transformation video for the Black Apple MPKO Ironhide. First, we'll take his weapons and get them ready to go. Fold the tab in. There's a slider here, you slide it down and over, and you compress there. There you go. There you go. Now for the second one, this one here, you've got to fold this part down, slide it over, and then it goes down inside. And then this part folds in, but you got to slide this in first. So let's wiggle it a little bit and try to get some. There we go. Compact it. Slide it down the slider. See, up and over to lock. And this goes here. And it's ready to go. Okay. We'll start with the legs first. First, we unlock the inner toe, fold it back, unlock the smokestack, fold in the side toes, and we'll take this ankle part and fold this down there, and we'll extend this part, fold up the back, there we go, and we'll take the toes here, and what you gotta do is you gotta grab these two, you gotta pull out, there you go, and then rotate, and then push back in, and then take this little toe and just kind of fold it up here, get out the way. Then we got to bring this down, and this part's supposed to come up and over, so I'm just going to pop it off. There we go. Move the ball up and then pop it back. There you go. You can leave it on when you do it. I just pop it off, it's easier. Okay. So then we fold this part down so you get the back hatch. Take these fender part and it kind of comes out and rotates around, and these can connect here. Fold his knee out so you can get this tab here and pop it out of there. There's a little peg, it locks on right there. Okay, then we'll spin this around, not much clearance. This thing almost comes undone here. And we'll fold down the back hatch, making sure to get this part lined up. Bring it down, peg it in. Well, beforehand, we gotta take this little piece and rotate this little piece here. So we'll rotate that like that. Now it should peg in just fine. All right, let me fold up the back. Make sure you put this part out right here. Fold it down, make sure you have this slider lined up. It's gotta go right in this little notch right here. See right there. There we go. And then we'll take the wheel, take this hip piece, fold this under. And there's a little tab and it'll notch into the top here. You gotta notch it together to keep the wheel in place. There we go. See there, it's solid. And we'll fix this fender again. And then fold this down. Only problem is this flexible plastic. Everything kind of pops out when you move a piece here and there. It's not a very good choice to use this flexible plastic. Okay, peg this in. Just do some fixing up. And we'll fold this here under. Now we have a spot to put the first one of his cannons. Let's get that piece now. There it is. And there's a little peg right there and a tab. See, there's the peg right there. You just tab it in, right like that. And close the legs and smoosh it all together. Make sure that get this T-tab up here to hold that. There you go. And these just fold down to cover that. And the bottom is done. the top. We'll fold this piece back in, fold this little tab down, and we'll rotate this. And we'll do the same thing on this side here. Fold this back in, fold this part down, focus, and we'll rotate it and get it ready. Take the bumper, unpeg it, take the chest, unpeg it from the little neck joint, flip the head up, fold it down, unpeg the back part, it comes up. We take this piece here. Oh wait, first we gotta fold these pieces in first. Okay, and then fold it down. There we go. And that's good. And then we'll come to here. And then we'll finish with the bumper. Okay, we'll rotate it around here. Fold this piece down. It's that flexible rubber, so it's a pain in the butt. Okay, we'll fold this in. There we go. And we'll unhinge this from underneath here to get the rest of the bumper. There's a tab and a peg hole here. Just put that in there. Plug it in there, and the bumper's ready, and we'll just leave this hanging here for now. Okay, up here we take the hood and gotta open the hood thing up. There we go. Come on down. This can now let the shoulders fold up. Okay, fold the head down. It's got to go into this cavity. Let's grab the side doors, side panels. Let's fold these out. There's another one here. This has to plug in. Same thing here. Grab this first one here. There we go. Rotate it, push it in. Okay. And we'll take this part, it goes underneath the hood, fold the windshield up. Move the hood around. First we gotta get these wheels oriented, so spin them around. And that's crazy because we're on this really flexible joint. I mean, look at that, it's really, really flexible. Alright, so for the arms, gotta rotate this around. Make sure that this leaf spring part, go around. There we go. And then once we have that, there's a little peg that taps into a little hole. It's real tiny, and since it's flexible plastic, you see it just doesn't hold very well because it's too flexible. Okay, get the arm in this position. All right, bring the side panel down. I won't close these up yet because we have to put the cannon inside here, but let's get the hands in position. Make them like in a cupping pose. All right, so we'll take this side piece, fold it up, bring that down, slide it around, and tab in there. This will tab in here, but I'm sure it'll pop out because it's flexible plastic. It's nothing underneath it to hold it. And this is supposed to peg here. Let's fold this back out. There's like nothing underneath here, so everything gonna. Here's a slot and a peg in the back of the hand. This peg's in here, which once again is not very secure. So, okay, once we have this tabbed in, we'll take the hood, we'll fold that up, and there's a slot, peg hole. Let's tab that together. First, we gotta take this little circle bits, fold them up. Now we can close it. If you keep them folded down, it'll prevent you from closing up this gap. So, and once that's done, you can fold these back down a little bit. All right. Take the bumper, and there's 2 slots underneath the headlights. You tab that up in. And then there's 2 clips here that clip onto the chest to hold the wheel mount in place. And that's how it's supposed to look. It's weird how it's plastic stuck in the metal, so we'll see how that goes. Here's how the arm orientation has to be. It has to have the thicker part on the outside. Otherwise it won't fit in this little cavity. So make sure you have it just like that. And then once everything pegs together up front, and here you gotta make sure you peg it in here right by the side mirror. That'll solidify the side. And once again, you know, pop it into the back of the hand right there. It's not a very secure connection, but it is what it is. There we go, nice and flush. All right. Now, fold it up. All right, like that. Fold the centerpiece down here, and this is what the cannon's going to tab into. There's a tab right there, a slot right in there, and it's got to push in to connect. Now it is a snug fit. It does scrape about a bit, especially the insides of the forearms. They're on little springs and they compress in, but it scrapes against the cannon something fierce. Okay, let me take the top things and peg them together. Maybe it'd be better to peg them. Yeah, let's peg them together like that first, and then we'll compress it down. And then it's got to tab into the side panels here. It's not a very big tab, so it tends to pop out easy, especially when you squeeze the sides of the truck because everything is that flexible plastic. And here he is. Make sure that's pushed together. Let's see, it's flexible plastic. It's just strange. And we'll transform his guns. Fold it like this, fold the handle in, fold the barrel up, lift up this exhaust part, tuck under the clip, and there you go. Bring in Ironhide, and it slides right up in there, and there's 2 slots here and here. Go into 2 tabs in there, and just pop them right in. Good to go. Let's do the second one. This gun, you fold up the handles, bring this part down, fold the barrel under, fold this down. There's a little hatch here, you got to lift it up. You got to be careful because it will pop off really easy. It's just friction tabbed in. We fold this up under here. Alright. And rotate this around. We fold out the side pipe here, and then this comes by and it tabs in right here. And here we go, this side's ready to put on Ironhide. We take that and we, same thing, tab it in, slots tab, slots tab. It looks really good. It's just this flexible plastic. Really is a pain. I don't know why they went with this instead of a more durable plastic, because it just tends to flex all over the place, and you press one side and another side pops out and vice versa. I mean, he does look good. Looks really nice. rolls okay. This one wheel here is just acting up. This one right here, it's that clip. Oh, I see what the problem is. That clip has come out. Yep, here's a little clip. It looks like they melted it. They took it, put it into the metal part, and melted it to hold it, which it didn't work. So I'll pop it back in there. And then it's supposed to come around and clip. I'll have to try to add some glue, which doesn't really work good with metal, hence why they melted it. But you have to just be careful of that part. Watch that part. That's definitely not very good. Overall, it's a pretty nice truck mode though. Nice and glossy. He measures about 10 inches in length. And he's about 4 inches tall, almost 5 with the smokestacks. I took this weapon out because it was just getting scratched up. If you see here, all the silver paint is just coming right off. Here's more. Paint's just chipping off. It's because it's a flexible plastic. I had some people asking me about this, and yeah, it's true. So I just won't even put it in there. I mean, it looks better without it. You can see it through the windshield. The windshields were tinted. It'd be okay, but I'll just leave it out. But yeah, this flexi plastic I think is really not a good choice. Here we see squishy. Grab them here, you pick them up, and see it just squishes. It's just very weird. Feels weird too. Kind of reminds me of those robot replica figures. See, it just every place you touch just kind of undoes itself because it's just not strong enough. Love the robot mode, just it's not very fun to transform, and the plastic is so-so. I mean, he's great if you just keep him in robot mode and display him with the other Autobots or his best friend Sentinel Prime. Oh, we couldn't save him. Looks like we have a Mexican standoff. Oversized KO sideswipe. 3-0 Jetfire. Masterpiece Ratchet. 3-0 Optimus Prime. Oversized Studio Series Shockwave. I hope this video helps and answers any questions you guys might have had. Was it worth the wait? Well, it's not perfect, but it does look really great on the shelf.